nerdy dude stuff. For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Collective Arts out of Hamilton, Ontario. This is the Daily Forecast Mimosa. This is a beer with ale, fresh with orange juice on the more of the sour side, 4.5%. Check out the chunks you saw floating in that footage. I'm not much of a sour guy. My wife loves it. This is about a 3 out of 5 for me, but I love the artwork on the can. Bink! What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Plug and play mining, all that good stuff. If this is your first time on the channel, please take a moment to consider subscribing, turning on the bell notification, and liking this video. Reason why I'm going to give you a reason to subscribe today is because today, exclusively, I am the first crypto YouTuber to be unboxing and showing you this little pocket miner and showing you how to dual function mine on it. That's right, you heard me correctly. I, as of January 29th, the Nerdy Dude Stuff, am the first crypto YouTuber, not tech hustler, not tactical investing, not Voscoin, not Action Crypto, none of those guys. I am the very first one. So, subscribe, stay up to date, and, for that stuff, and every now and then come enjoy, have a beer with me. So, with that said, let's just get right to the unboxing, and I'm going to show you how to set up, not necessarily the full setup of this device because you'll see how small and how unique it is, but there is going to be another piece that you're going to need. I'll show you how to get a free one of those pieces. You'll know what I'm talking about here in just a moment, and then to set up this device as a dual miner on the Fry Foundation network, so that way you can get double rewards for this device. Anyway, let's just jump right to the unboxing. Here it is, everyone, the Pebble Tracker IoTX miner. This is a sensor, location, IoT, temperature, humidity, pressure, gas, gyroscope, accelerator, and light. We're going to be pretty much using this as an atmosphere data tracker. So let's see what this bad boy looks like. Get our unboxing knife. It's been with us for quite some time. Comes in a nice little box. It's about the size of maybe like 3 to 4 deck of cards, which is nifty. Got some tape on the back there. We're gonna sheath our deadly weapon here. Have a sip of beer. Put it back on screen. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. So the box is about the size of 3 to 4 deck of cards. The actual device itself could probably fit in your condom pocket, coin pocket, whatever the hell you guys want to refer to it as. But here we got the Pebble Tracker. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. Oh yeah, okay. Got some instructions down here. Got our charge cable. So we've got a USB old school style charge cable. What else do we got? Yeah. This is all thingies and doodads that we're gonna research into a little bit later. It looks like a little bit more stuff and things for the Pebble. Ooh, little antennas and everything. Pebble Tracker GPS. All right, so it's gonna be some GPS sensors, maybe a little mount. Anything else down in here? Yep, I got this tiny little baggie right here. And we'll take a look at the, oh, there's a lot of tiny pieces in this, guys. Bunch of little tiny screws. So I'm sure we'll use them later. Make sure there's nothing else in there. All right, so I think we're gonna be okay. There's another little wire looking thing in there. I don't know what that's gonna be for. Oh, okay, so there's this device. Before we pour our screws in there, we're gonna look at this device, whatever this is. Come on out. I don't have nails, so that's gonna be a challenge. Oh, not as much of a challenge. All right, so we have this little doohickey as well. This is a DBT Pebble Tracker. So it looks like a little circuitry shenanigans and stuff like that. I really don't want to lose these tiny little screws. You'll see here, I'm going to pour these out into the box. You'll see how tiny these things are. Here's what the important thing is that we want to make sure we don't lose. This is our SIM card slot extractor. We do have a SIM card. I'll show you guys how to get a free one that is required for this device here shortly in the video. And just a buttload of screws. Oh, yeah, we don't want to lose any of these. Little connector pins. The whole kit and caboodle. So we want to be very careful with this box just so we don't lose any of these screws. So that's what those are there. Another little circuit board and wire connection. We'll throw that all in there. Keep everything all together. If you hear my dog chomping, I'm sorry. Put everything there. All right, so we want to keep everything in our box right here, nice and neat and organized. I don't care about that. Doesn't look like there's anything going on there. Like I said, a little USB so that way we can charge our device here. So everything is pretty much, I believe, like open firmware and everything, so that way you can customize and mod, and that's why you saw those little screws. But the main thing that we're going to be looking for is going to be our SIM reader, and then what we're going to need if we need to actually install anything on this to have it be the air quality sensor before we actually start dual mining our iotex and our Fry. But if you want, you could charge the battery by plugging it in, right? Yeah. And then you can plug this into your standard outlet. So we'll get some hands-on time with it. Cute little device. I mean, if we don't need to install any of these things for it, like I believe when I was looking at some of the videos, and we can show that here as well, there's a GPS on the little circuit board in here. There's an accelerometer on the circuit board in here. But if not, we can just kind of take this to go in our pocket. Like, it would fit very well, and you wouldn't even feel anything. Very, very light. I think the dongle to my RAM keychain is heavier than this. Overall, it's a cute little device. Can't believe I just said cute. So let's jump online. Let's take a look at a couple of things, and of course show you how to dual mine the Fry token with it as well. Before we get to all the technical stuff, today was rewards day for the demo mining. If you guys haven't gotten yourselves one of those devices yet, I am having a great time with them. We got some exceptional rewards on our 2 vehicles. The stuff you see on your screen, stuttering and things, the stuff you see on your screen over there, they are available on Helium Mart for pre-order right now. $99 for the Macron, which you can see all over the channel, and $2.99 for the AutoPie. AutoPie gets 3 times more rewards, but it's 3 times the price. But you're going to save yourself about 10% using code NerdyDudeStuff. Links for all that in below. And then, of course, once you get your devices set it up on the demo app, use the code above to get yourself 50 demo tokens, and I'll get 50 demo tokens as well. It's a great free way to share and show love for the channel. Anyway, back to your regular content. All right, so if you want to get your hands on one of these bad boys, links for that in the description below. I've got mine currently sitting back here charging, so that way we can get everything set up. Before we show you where you can buy one, I want to start by pointing out one of the necessary pieces that you're going to need outside of the device. And you know, you'd be like, oh great, now we have to get more stuff for these things. That's not necessarily the case. So you need a SIM card over here on hologram.io, like a global or based on where you are. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into contact sale. No, we're not. I'm lying about that one. Where did I go? I went into the store because you need one of these. You need one of these SIM cards, and I have the Global Hyper EU ICC IoT SIM card on the way, which is why you're not going to see a video of how to set it up for mining, except for just the basics for Fry. And then once we get our SIM card in and get that installed, then we'll do a follow-up video where we're actually earning the iotex tokens and the Fry tokens. Or if you're in Canada, you can get yourself one of those SIM cards. I didn't get one of these giant hyper globals. Obviously it's $1,500, but these SIM cards are $5. But if you go into the Global Hyper, there is going to be a code that you can use to save yourself $5 on that. Where did I see that code earlier? But there is code here that you can actually save yourself $5. So all you're going to be doing is paying for the, let's see if it pops up when I do this. All you're going to be doing is paying for the shipment on this. Okay, right here. So up top here, if you use free Pilot Sim, when you go to checkout, you're going to save yourself the $5 cost. You're just going to spend $5 on the shipping. So one of these are absolutely necessary to use this. It's going to be operating on Sim like data when it provides the data and the stuff that it's, you know, mining and tracking and blah blah blah. So again, use free Pilot Sim to get yourself one of these SIM cards for free. You just have to pay for the shipping. That's all I did, so we'll see how long it takes to get in. But if you want to get yourself one of these devices, one of these Pebbles, these cute tiny little pocket miners, it's based off of like the Internet of Things on the iotex blockchain, which is put out there for that. You can go to iotex.io/pebble, go down here and buy on Crowd Supply, and you can get yourself one of these devices. Just go through their little like GoFundMe Crowd Supply thingamablob, and I believe it's about $200 plus tax and shipping and blah blah blah. And they come in relatively quick. Yeah, view purchasing order, $215. So if right now they're just sitting at $200, let's turn this down while we do this. Right now, if they're just sitting at $215 before any other YouTuber takes over, let's remember when I covered the Aware Element and it first started at $150 and then it jumped to like $350. So as soon as the big dogs get in on this platform, these devices have potential. I'm not saying they will, but they have potential to increase in price. Now, once you get yourself one of these little doohickeys, the next thing that you're going to want to do is, and we'll go over this more when we get that SIM card in. No point in me going over everything. But we're going to go into the EnviroBlock site, and this is what we're going to be doing is right now, if you mine with this device, you're going to be earning about 10 iotex tokens a day, but I believe shortly they're going to be switching over to the EnviroBlock token when they do their own, they launch their own. But you can see right here, get rewarded for your real world data, earn 10 iotex tokens per Pebble Miner every day. That's about 40 cents right now at the current price last time I checked. And of course, we're going to be wanting, and then I believe eBlock will be the token that you'll be earning when everything fully launches and goes main. And then, of course, we're going to be utilizing this on Fry as well. So that's going to double as well. So once you get your little device in, you're going to click on Get Started. And from here, it's going to walk you through everything. You're going to buy your Pebble, buy your SIM. And once everything comes in, you're going to do your SIM install and setup guide. And then you can go into these next 3 guides. You're going to make your own account, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Everything looks good pretty there. You're going to need your Pebble device IME, a wallet address. We'll find out what that is. I believe it's going to be on the iotex network. So, of course, we'll look into all that. But we're not going to do that right while we're streaming, right? And then after you have all that, and obviously we're also not going to be doing that until we get our SIM card in. So we'll do a coverage video on that, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But lastly, once you have all this information done, you're going to want to do your EnviroBlock information first, and then you're going to want to go into Fry because they're going to require some of the same information that you need when you want to set that up. So since this is my first time looking at Fry, this is going to be one of their, they either have their hardware miner where you can go and shop and purchase one of the, you could purchase, Pebble Miner parts. So I believe if you use the code Nerdy Dude stuff down below, for any Pebble Miner parts, you'll get yourself a little bit of a discount. If you want any of the Fry miners, which I love, my bandwidth miner, I also have the decibel miner, and then I have my Weather XM set up with them. Use the link in the description, Nerdy Dude stuff, and you also get a discount with them. But since we already have one of our little pebbles right here, we're going to need to go to our Bring Your Own Device, BYOD, and then we are going to find the miner that we have. So I believe we're going to be using the BYOD Indoor IoTX Pebble, because we're going to leave that indoor. So we're going to want to buy an indoor IoTX license, and then we're going to want to have that all set up. So let's see, we're going to click on that. Yeah, because if we go into the license, so if we go to hardware miners here, and then we go to look and purchase our shop, we're going to want to go and find our licenses. So you can get a BYOD or a Pebble license. No, those are parts, but I believe you can go into here. And I didn't do this with the Weather XM, but you got to connect your account, select which one you have. If you guys have done this already, then you'll just select the Pebble license for your device. And then once you have that all set up, you're going to go and register your device with the same information that you used in the information that's requesting right here. You'll get a device code, upload a photo of your miner, which they also did on EnviroBlock, and then you'll go from there. Let's see. I don't think it's going to show how much you get for the device here, but I believe if my sources were correct and the information I remember, you'll get about 100 and something Fry tokens, which are sitting at about 0.01 Algorand. So yeah, about 161 Fry tokens per day for having this device. So very, very simple. Why not just put a ton of stuff on Fry? Fry's foundation is all about, going green. They reuse, they give like new life to little small PCs and mini PCs and stuff to, not hurt the environment, to, they want to go green. That's the whole message of everything. So of course they're going to be taking air quality data, weather data, sound data, all this stuff that promotes healthy environments, and like the weather services and GeoNet and all that stuff. And they reward you by A, letting you dual mine on most of these devices, and B, with the Fry Foundation token. So you're going to get double value out of pretty much any one of the projects that they pick up with their bandwidth, satellite, decibel, weather, camera miners, unreleased miners, and unreleased nodes. So it's a great dual functionality, not just a single source, and it really adds extra value to these devices that you're getting. So you get a quicker ROI while Fry Foundation is letting you dual mine on with these devices. So that's awesome. And that's one thing I do enjoy and like talking about the Fry network. So anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, always feel free to reach out to me on Telegram, Twitter, or Discord, preferably Discord, maybe Twitter/X, since I do actually check that routinely. But I'm happy to be back. I like to see the comments about you guys saying, I'm glad that you're doing content again. I was watching my subscriber base, even before I really stopped YouTubing so much. I was watching subscriber base, like I hit 22,000, and then I just couldn't retain anything, even when I was doing like 2, 3, 4 videos a week. But now that we've watched the downfall, but now it kind of seems like that we're getting back into the swing of things. Like finally in the past, like 2 years, we're back into positive numbers of subscribers. So we've got a positive 6 in the last 28 days. So it's really awesome. So rant aside, I want to say thank you very much for hitting that subscribe button, even though we always do the, call to action and blah, blah, blah. But it was really, really refreshing and nice to see that. So I'm happy to do this stuff for you guys. I'm happy to kind of be rebuilding that community back together and just tinkering with these small little crypto mining at home projects. As always, it's nice. It's fun. It's like, it's cool. Like, I don't really, want to get up, like, have plans to get up to like 250 bazillion subscribers or anything, but I want to be able to at least keep bringing you guys content, and we can like see and try stuff together. And yeah, well, I'm gonna get mushy gushy. But anyway, and the last thing too, so you guys saw at the very beginning of the video, we were going through and we had those little screws that we locked away into here. I found out in the course of switching and recording this video that I don't need it. So unless I want to do open source dev kind of things with my Pebble, like unscrew it, open it, and do some stuff and things, I don't need those tiny little screws. Not that I'm going to lose them, but I don't need it for the sake of the actual mining experience and the data collecting and the dual mining with Fry. So if you guys get one of these, don't worry about that as well. Just make sure you keep your SIM card ejector, so that way you can put that hologram SIM card in when you get it. All right. Questions, comments, concerns, reach out to me. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm O'Prius. We'll see you guys next time. Next time might not be this week. I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed on Wednesday, so I might not do a video for another week or so just because I can't have beer on it, but we'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, see you guys next time.